Hey Nanya, how you doing? I'm pretty good here. Weather's very nice out. Windy, but very nice. We're supposed to have good weather all week from now on. I was just checking my garbage mail there from Gear Best and all that. Oh, sorry to hear that about the rain. I know they're saying we're supposed to get thunderstorms on Friday and Saturday here again. There we go. Finish that. Yeah. Uh, here, right now it's doing 72 Fahrenheit here. It's 8:45 in the morning. Let's see what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 81 here today. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Slow day today. Yeah. Well, if you hear a lot of noise, guys, in the background, because they're doing the hay in the field here beside the house. Drone life. Hey, how you doing? D90. What's up? Oh, thank you there, Justin. You just get up there, Justin? Or are you going up flying? Logs 187. D90, you're good today. Nice to hear that. Ah, that's cool there, Heather. Yeah, Roxy woke me up damn early this morning. Somebody just came and turned in the yard and she started barking like mad. Made me jump out of bed so bloody fast I wouldn't believe it. Then my next door neighbor fired off his rifle at 7:30 this morning. Now she's hiding. Well, thank you very much, D90. Oh, you got your nice jump pool hat yesterday. Cool. Oh, John Life. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. You gotta love having strangers. Yeah. Well, you know how long my driveway is here, right? Well, they just turn in at the end and she starts barking like mad. Oh, they're on our property. So she starts barking. That's good. She's doing her job. I slept with all the doors and windows open last night. So got a breeze coming in this morning. Washington County News. How you doing? I'm building a Cinewoop of a Mobile 7. Can't wait. I'm doing great. Doing it nice there. It's got very nice weather out. It's windy, but it's very nice. But doing good, doing good. Okay, and then yeah. Now that they're doing the hay and they're haying the back fields here and the side, so Kim and I'll be able to go, the tractors start flying around those fields. Hey, Drone Nut, how you doing? Port Clinton Duck. Good morning. So are you at work today, Drone Life, Chris, or you on vacation now? I'm looking at your video right now, Hadley. Yeah. I like the cam you got on. It's clear. Got some damn close to those branches, man. Those dead trees. No trucks today, working tomorrow. Okay. Got off at 11:30 a.m. yesterday. Wow. That makes a short day for sure. Yeah. I like the cam you got on. It doesn't, you know, make those lines in it and everything. I love that those kind of cams. Don't give me a, don't give me a like squinting my eyes and everything. Oh, that's cool. Now you're official. There you go. Took him a damn long time. Send it. Probably be a lot better to do that at the office where you do your test, give it to you right away there. Good morning.
Good morning, Roger.
I don't know if you, well, you might hear some tractors in the background there because they're doing the haying in the fields.
Ah, okay. Okay. I'm tracking a ship and so I may have to leave shortly, but I can come back. But right now, let's see, where is it?
No
I'm
problem.
looking.
I was trying to track you this morning. I was looking at I was looking at the marine cam this morning.
Yeah.
You waited 6 weeks to get the card. Okay. Yeah. How did he finally got his card for his licensor?
Ah, good.
Got it yesterday.
That makes you feel good. Stick that right in your wallet.
Yeah.
Good for him. Okay, what I'm sharing right now is it shows the ship downbound right there, the Mississauga. It's one of the old classics. This is buoys 11 and 12. This is the beginning of the channel for the Corsica Shoal is called. Right along this edge of the Corsica Shoal is there's obstructions under the surface. So they have to come down right through here through 6 sets of buoys that are 1 mile apart.
Okay.
So it comes down and then down the river, and that's what I'm kind of watching. I don't, because I think I've got to go get it, simply because if you look, there isn't a lot on the horizon right now.
Yeah.
There's going to be lots later this afternoon, I think. Let me just zoom out a little bit and see if you guys can see, but that goes all the way up to the tip of the thumb right there now.
Mm.
As you can see, there's a whole bunch of them up. There's some headed downbound and some big ones headed upbound. There's 3 downbound right now. So
Okay.
those from about here, Roger, down to here is about 3.5 to 4 hours.
Okay.
So
Night Train says, watch out for the rain, Paul. It's hitting us here.
yeah, I think it's gonna rain. It's kind of a little bit blue and cloudy. It seems to be a sweep right across at an angle going to the south,
Okay.
east southeast up to the northwest, and it's a cloud cover. But if I look directly out south, it's blue skies. So I'm sure it's moving this way.
I think you said 4 hours, John. Like, no, well, how long does it take you to?
Well, this one right here, the Mississauga, and I'll show you what it looks like. What's neat about this program is you just click on it, and it shows you pictures of it. You can see vessel details and when it was built and all that kind of stuff. It was built in 1943 during the World War II.
Wow.
To carry all kinds of stuff, and it tells about, of course you understand that more than I do.
Yeah.
Length overall, it's all in meters and width. And yeah, so yeah, it really is nice to be able to, but right now I'm guessing usually when they get to buoy 7 and 8, they say about 25 or 35 minutes to the Black River, which is south of the Blue Water Bridge. And right now, I would say it's probably half hour. When they call in, they say so much time to 11 and 12, which is buoys.
Okay.
But I'm guessing, just looking at that, I'm guessing about 45 minutes before it gets there to 11 and 12. And then from about this position here, where my pointer is, that's about where 7 and 8 is. And then they call in and say downbound 35 minutes to the Black River, which is past the bridge.
Okay.
And, like it comes down. There's one in buoys 1 and 2 down through. In fact, what do we have here now? Oh, that's a tugboat, and there's the Black River. So the Black River between here and here, there's only allowed to have upbound traffic or downbound traffic, not two-way, because they had an accident here in the early 70s where 2 collided. The one foundered, rolled over right here in the river, and closed the river for a while and was a mess. So that's your education today on the wonderful waterways in Port Huron, Michigan. Now back to our regular programming.
Look, you guys are getting a lot of rain also. Night Train's been getting hit hard with rain for the past month.
Has he?
Well, it's getting the same weather as you there, but
Yeah, he's a little bit north of me, so he's getting that that cut of rain. I think is kind of transitioning downward slowly down the state of Michigan, and it's at an angle, kind of like going across like this. And it's if this is poured here and here, it's like this, and it's coming down like that, you know.
Okay. Pink Prozac, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you here.
Out in the lake, those ships are usually doing about 12 knots. And so it takes from where it is now, I'm guessing, if it maintains, and it usually they slow down to 9 or 10 knots once they get into the channel. And then once they get to buoys 1 and 2, which is by the Coast Guard station, they slow down considerably because of the high water and everything. So they just kind of crawl through there because of the wake and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Pink Prozac, we're our drone hobbyist channel for drones, RC cars, and trucks. And we do have miscellaneous channels on here also. The wind here is it's still windy like a bugger today.
Is it? Now we got no wind. The flags are just straight down here now. But that'll change.
I was supposed to go flying yesterday, and didn't go because of the wind again. Then I got a visitor in the afternoon, and anyway.
Life always gets in the way sometimes of having fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. Drone Life says 12 knots. What? No warp drive?
Every once in a while, they'll be testing some military ships that really, really move out, and they don't tell you what they are. But last year, I caught a military ship on Lake Huron, and it flashed on, and then it flashed off, and then it moved like about 20 miles in about 4 minutes. So it's like what?
Okay. Yeah.
So they're out there all the time testing different things, and I don't know which Navy it was. I don't know if it was the American Navy or research vessel, or whether it was a Canadian Navy research vessel, or what it was.
It's not Canadian. They're not buying any new ships or anything.
Well, what I was thinking is there must be companies over there testing them, Roger, trying to sell them to other people.
Yeah.
And because it's perfect, because the Great Lakes is perfect place to test ships because it's contained. They can get to them quick.
Yeah.
Second of all, it experiences all the different kinds of weather. In other words, like could be calm as a sheet of glass, or it could have 12, 15-foot waves, you know, so.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Crowley, good morning. Pink Prozac says, I grew up military. And Pink Prozac says, I have a little drone and some little remote control boats I take out to the pond.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people doing that here on the major portions like the St. Clair River or the Black River. Up higher they can, but you know, there's also Michigan has a tremendous. If you ever fly over Michigan, there's ponds everywhere, and I think that's exactly where remote control boats are mostly going, because the only boats that are on here are good sized seaworthy passenger type boats, or St. Clair, which is just south of us, has a big offshore race every year where they bring in the 60, 70-foot offshore quad engine, great big fuel injected, turbocharged, and they scream around a track up the river, down the river, past the viewing area.
I used to go fishing a lot by the St. Lawrence, and the guys there are going to a certain corner of the St. Lawrence and go do their boats.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
all RCs.
Yeah, that's a rich man sport there. You know, some of the ones just that I know that are not, they're called just as a class, a cigarette class boat.
Yeah.
You know, they might be running 454 engines, supercharged or whatever, and they're out there screaming up the river to probably, 90 to 110 miles an hour. When they're going full throttle, they're burning about 30 to 40 to 50 gallons an hour.
Yeah.
So that's a rich man's game there. Plus, you just don't take it to the marina and say, "Hey, I think there's something wrong. Can you fix it?" No. That'd be like taking a Ferrari into the Chevy dealer and say, "Hey, do you think you guys could tune this up?" No, I don't think so.
Can you see the chat, Paul? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in Port Huron, which is north of Detroit, 40 miles, and we're right on where the St. Clair River is at the bottom end of Lake Huron. Lake Huron is one of the three major lakes. There's other lakes. You've got St. Clair, which there's always a debate going whether Lake St. Clair should be considered a Great Lake or not because it's so small. But then it goes to the Detroit River, which then goes into Lake Erie, which then goes into Lake Ontario. And so it...
Yeah. Hey, Nacho, how you doing this morning? Corey Mano's in the house. Hi, Corey.
Yeah, what makes it nice here for ship watching is the fact that in order to get to the upper Lake Superior or Michigan or upper Lake Huron, you have to go by Port Huron, and where I am, it's only like a half a mile wide. So in or out, you've got to go past Port Huron.
Pink Prozac says I'm on Fox River. Got my first repo flight authorization request approved in a controller airspace without the basic license used MAAC exemption. Oh, cool, Corey Mano. Hey, Crawley, you following me around?
Night Train's got a stalker.
Pink Prozac, I am going to support your channel. I got 3 rules in here: no foul language, no racist remarks, and no politics. And going to give you a blue wrench. There we go. Okay. Better, you got to pay the Paul tax. And whoever likes, check out Pink Prozac's channel. Pink Prozac, you can check out everybody's channel also. People will support your channel, so we won't don't ask anybody to support you. They will support you. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked what I saw and did the same. So it was she's got an interesting channel, and I think it's a she because that's what the photo is highlighted.
Yeah. Just say hi, Paul, in the chat, so she'll support you back. That's why I just said I just supported you.
Yeah, so now it's still kind of nice. In fact, I just went over and took my filters off my camera. I'm just going to go neutral because
Okay.
it's not that bright. The problem I have is when I leave the filters on there, the ND filters, it
Mm.
makes it a little bit too dark, and then you got to mess around.
Why don't you bring them with you just in case, though?
Oh yeah. They're in the bag. But what you have to do is flip it over, unscrew it, and the cameras are so small with my great big fingers.
Okay.
You know, here I am, and if you're in a hurry, it never seems to thread correctly right away. You're like,
yeah, that's it. I didn't think you had to screw them on. I thought you just had like to pop them on, you know.
no, on the Zoom, it's got threaded, and you screw them on and screw them off,
Okay.
and of course the gimbal moves, so you got to grab that little camera underneath the lip and hold it, and then it's like,
okay.
but you know, you get used to it. It's like for the longest time on my Mavic 2, I had a hell of a time just putting the safety cover back on and off. I couldn't figure out how to. Now I've learned that when you go to slide it on, you slide it on underneath so that it's almost on already and it slides right on. If you have the cover open like this and you try and slide it on, it's fighting you.
Okay.
So,
Port Clinton asks what filters you use, Paul.
I'll show you what I got. I bought the 3-pack. I didn't buy the great big pack. And
okay.
That is that one right there is the ND4 polarized. And I'm trying to figure out, I think I kind of understand polarized filters. There's two rings on it. Can you see them? There's an inner and an outer ring. The outer ring, you can actually spin it.
Okay.
So, and I'm always trying to figure out what the hell am I spinning that for? But I'm thinking that I put it with the lettering up and down, the ND lettering, thinking that it's polarizing in that direction. Because I think polarizing filters you can take, if you're on a bigger camera, you can just adjust them like that to get the glare out. But on such a small filter like that, and I've got the ND4, the ND8, and the 16, which I've never used a 16. So.
Yeah.
And these are from Polar Pro, I believe. But they come in a nice little case and they just go in the bag.
Hey, Time, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. What's up, Time? Hope you're having nice weather down there so you can go flying.
Right back, Roger. I got to feed the squirrels.
Okay. Nice. Yes, for polarization, 90-degree off the sun is general polarization. Okay. We're in Canada. I'm in Quebec, Canada. Yeah. Pretty good working. Can't wait to get off. It's dang hot. Yeah, it's doing 73 Fahrenheit here this morning. It's supposed to go up into 81. But it's very windy here again today.
Oh yeah, I have a friend of mine that stops by all the time, and he eats those peanuts by the handful. So I'm.
Aren't you afraid to come in by your screen door, those squirrels?
No, Mia's always on guard.
Okay.
Mia's always chasing them around the backyard. I think they play games because they'll come down on the back fence, wave their tail at her, and she'll run over there, and they'll run along the top of the fence, and so they're both getting exercise.
Roger freezes when you walk away, Paul.
Well, that's because, Nacho, it's much easier to be on when somebody's with you. That's why you never see too many Tonight shows, even late night shows where the host is on. He doesn't have somebody off camera that's kind of like, who's that little the little guy that is on one show, and then there's Ed McMahon was on with Johnny Carson, and there's always somebody there just to help keep things moving along.
Or you got these live streams that people say, "Hey, look at me sleep."
Yeah. Yeah. And some people try to do it with glitz and glamour and other things, and other people do it more au naturel with just a regular, normal background that we normally have. And some people like to put on the big fancy shit. And that's fine. If that's their thing, that's their thing,
Yeah.
But it still comes down to I think the panelists, the conversation, the information. In fact, I just was watching one. Oh, there she is. I was just watching a kind of a confirmed. What she got?
A hot dog, plastic hot dog.
Ah, is that her hint? Like, hey, Dad, I want some food.
No, she's got food. No, she's just my next door neighbor fired off his rifle this morning very early, and she wouldn't hide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now she's getting out of being scared now. So, as soon as she hears a gunshot go off, she runs and hides.
See, now, Mia, when I took her to the fireworks, when I shot those fireworks, she sat right there in the truck and never made a sound or anything. She just, she must be used to it. Whatever her previous life was is all's good now.
Yeah. Time says I work in a glass plant. Oh, okay. It's 100 Fahrenheit. Dang. Wow. That's good for the winter, but summer, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know if it'd be good in the winter too or not. Yeah, you wouldn't be as cold, but wouldn't you get tired of being hot all the time, sweating? Because
in my younger years, I used to work at the Stelco, it's a steel manufacturer. It was when the furnaces, when they poured a metal, man, it was freaking hot. Yeah. I used to cut the bars.
Right.
When the automatic cutters would not function, I'd be there with a long handle torch, cut the bars, dressed up in the full get up there, and it was freaking hot there.
Silver heat suit or whatever they call them.
And
it looked like a baked potato.
And it looked like a baked potato wrapped up in aluminum paper.
Well, anyway, what I was going to tell you about the news that I heard was that somebody put out a news article yesterday that it is being reported that the distributor for Australia has now made the statement that sometime in November, he is going to be restocked with Phantom 4 Pro version 2s.
Oh yeah.
So what everybody's trying to figure out, he didn't stay where he was getting them, but
Okay.
they're going to be official DJI Phantom 4 Pro version 2s, brand new for sale. And what they don't know is DJI pulling them back from all the other places they sent them and taking them back and sending them to him,
Okay.
or is DJI going to do a limited second run? Nobody seems to know.
Uh-huh. Hey, Brent Arios, how you doing? No, I used to work here in Stelco in Contra Car, beside the river, the St. Lawrence River, in Sorel. That was a nice job too, but I didn't stay too long there. Like I said, I was young. When you're young, you don't think of your pension, you don't think of nothing, right?
Yeah, because you always think that tomorrow's going to be better no matter what. Yep.
That's it. Hey, Golden Retro, how you doing?
Yeah, when I first started working, that's when they first came out with a 401k pension program, and hardly anybody ever joined them.
Yeah.
And once you left the job, you had the option to take the money with the tax hit, or reinvest it again in the next pension program. And I think it was like 70 or 80% of the people took the money, spent it, and then they had to start over again. And they just perpetuated.
That's what happened. That's what I did. Yeah.
Some people I know, I have a friend of mine that works for, he's a district loss prevention manager for a big drugstore chain. He's in Dallas, Texas, and he was telling me the other day, all of his investments now, he's going to retire in the next 6 years, and he'll have like $1.5 million.
Yeah, that's good.
That's how it all adds up,
Yeah. Joan Life says, what's going on with the Phantom 5? I don't think there's going to be a Phantom 5. I'll tell you the truth.
No, there's very little, if any, talk about it. The only talk that I hear still rumbling is they're going to be coming out with an Inspire 3, but even that has been muted because they're still pumping out Inspire 2s. So I don't know.
Green Patches, looks like rain here all day. Sorry to hear that, Green Patches. Here it's very sunny out, windy as usual, lots of wind. Pink Prozac, thunderstorms called for here today. Sunny so far. Tony, everything spicy. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. And Tony, Golden Retro and Movies, doing very well here too. I have enough money to go to the movies. There you go. Now, when I worked at McGill University, I worked in the McIntyre Medical Center, and I worked there, and I got sick from working there. I was getting ulcers all the time. I was working in the disinfection department for disinfecting animal cages and everything.
Okay.
Some of those places had radioactive material also.
You were working in the research facilities, disinfecting cages and sanitizing and probably even disposing of dead animals, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And so I left that job, and when I was leaving, they asked me if I wanted to take all my money or put it back in invest when I go back to work at another place. I just know, give me all the money. But then again, I was young again, so
yeah.
I was married. I had 2 kids, and had, and that's when my, went through a lot of crap there during those years.
Oh yeah.
Spark 2 in November at best so far. Post from DJI. Oh, Night Train. I know that. Did they post it already from DJI for the Spark 2? At best so far, posted from DJI.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't see any DJI official posting.
Yeah, me neither.
I just
No,
heard
cool.
a lot of people speculated that since they introduced the Mavic series in November, just before Christmas, that is kind of a process that they do.
Yeah, good John Poole. Yep. That's why I grow. That's why I glow in the dark. No, I always had these little tags on me, if you get too much radioactive, it beeps and all that crap there. It happened to me once, it beeped, and I got it the hell out of there, believe me.
Now, when you all the medical issues that you have, Roger, have you ever mentioned that to the practitioners that they used to do that?
No.
Because I was wondering if if they says, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense now because research shows that blah 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 blah,
Yeah.
and then therefore then you could go back on that university and say, see what you buggers did to me, pay me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be in my grave before the money ever shows up. That's for sure.
Well, it depends about how good a lawyer would accept to take that case just on contingency. They might see that as a big payday. They'd be pushing that sucker like, wow.
That's true. Oh yeah, it wasn't so bad of a job, But if my wife would have been in better health and all that, I think I would be still there.
Ah,
I would have been retired by then, but I mean, I would have kept that job.
good pay, good benefits, and all that.
Yeah. But my wife, that's when she had cancer, so breast cancer and all that. Then she got what do you call that? There, strokes and all that was going on.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep working and take care of the two kids and her and all that. There, I had to. How do you go my job? Take care of the kids and her.
Yeah.
Kim will spend it in your name. Yeah, there you go, Nacho.
Nacho, he always looks on the sunny side, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, you put the link. Night Train put the link in there for DJI. Hold on, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out that link.
Yeah, if it's anything interesting, go ahead and share it, Roger.
It says DJI Spark rumors. Okay, hold on. I'll share the screen. There we go. Share. Not to be released this summer.
Not to be released this summer.
Yeah.
Rumors and specs.
I'm gonna let you guys read it alone because the DJI 2 drone expected to feature some important upgrades. Well, guys, if you want to bookmark that page,
yeah,
and go back onto it later, yeah.
It's going to have a 4K 30 frames a second, yeah.
So I'll let you guys bookmark that page.
Cool. Well, thanks, Night Train. Let me go back here and check. I'm going to check and see how my ship progress is coming.
John Poole's in the house. Everybody check out John Poole's channel. He must be at work at this time. It's all over the net, yeah. Your t-shirts have been shipped. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got no mail today again, so I might get my cup tomorrow.
Boy, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Well,
I ordered it the same day you guys ordered it. Same day.
well, look at that that Amazon order for you. That it finally shipped yesterday, Roger.
Oh God.
And they're projecting it to arrive to you. Let me look here. Because before it had a from this date to this date,
Yeah.
arriving July the 12th. So if we go by previously, if it says the 12th, you may get it, maybe the 10th, 11th, or 12th.
Yeah, 12th Friday here. So
just depends upon what happens at the border.
they're trying to keep the size factor going. Okay. They're only one state away. Oh, same here, Tony. Same here, Tony. Our mail, I think, is transported by canoe still. So, hey, JDS is in the house. Invite. Yep. So, I don't know. See how the weather's gonna go. The freaking winds has picked up again. Damn it.
Any word from Andrew?
Nope.
All's quiet over there. Probably recuperating. Well, it's summertime and they've got all the kids home all the time.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. And that's nice weather. It's nice enough to go outdoors and all that, do things and travel around Montreal. I liked it when you showed us that new bridge there in Montreal. I'll be going over that pretty soon.
Yeah, you got to go back to the doctors, huh?
Yeah. Well, it means that I take the tunnel to go to my doctors, and they're going to close the tunnel down. And because now they got that bridge open, they're going to close the tunnel down.
So that means you got to go all the way around.
Yeah, yeah. But I'll be taking the Chartres bridge instead of the tunnel, instead of the new bridge. But I will be going over the new bridge, see how it looks. You got to go to the airport, you take that bridge too, the new one. So. That's a JDS. The beavers attacked the canoes. Yeah, that's it. Go, Tony. Yeah. Geek Savannah, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them.
It still cracks me up about that USS Billings. After that story hit, I just went and looked, and it's up to 19,000 views.
Dang.
It's like,
nice. Hey, Nacho.
Hey.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just
a little less sore.
Yeah. definitely less sore.
Okay, Roger, I gotta head out.
Okay, your boat's coming in.
Yeah, it's the light 30 minutes to the Black River, and I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Paul.
Bye, Dennis.
I'll
Dennis,
keep us.
Dennis, you're in the hot seat now, buddy.
Well, I was going to show you how to use a circular polarizer, but I'll wait till you come back.
Okay, I'll be back. It's only about 30, 40 minutes.
I just had to bookmark that page about the DJI Spark.
I don't really. The Spark is. I don't know. I think
It's the battery life that kills it.
I don't even know what the battery life is. What is it, like 15 minutes?
Yeah. That's what kills it. It's the battery life.
I like my Mavic Pro. I want to like the Air. I mean, I do like the Air, but if something before the Mavic Pros, the Mavic 2s came out series, both of them, I said that if anything happened to my Mavic Pro, I would get the Air because it fits my lifestyle much better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know why it's not doing well. People are here. It's not doing well. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that they've flooded the market with too much stuff. You know what I mean? There's too many options.
Yeah.
But the Spark probably sells like crazy because you can get it anywhere. I can go out and get a Spark probably and come back here within a half an hour with a new Spark if I wanted one.
Mm.
Yeah. Got Walmart and Kmart and everywhere. Sam's Club, they have them everywhere. But I don't know.
They got no more here in Best Buys.
No?
They stopped selling them here. All the shelves are empty for DJI products. All the shelves are empty here in the Best Buys.
Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I want a new drone, but I sure don't need one.
Yeah.
So I was going to upload a video, but I'm not sure if I can handle that. Well, give it a try. See what happens. I stayed online and edited live last night.
Okay.
To an audience of me. So basically, I sat here talking to myself in front of the computer while doing a fantastic job of editing my last video. But
okay.
Here.
I sent you the invite, Mr. Crawley.
The deepest voice in drumming. Select the file.
Excuse me.
That face. Oh my God. That head. Every time I see myself on the video, I'm just like, why do I do this to myself? Yeah, I noticed that I spend more time on my thumbnail for my videos than I do on my videos. I guess I'll always be a photographer. Hard.
I don't do any editing at all.
Let's see.
I haven't started. When Val gets here, she's supposed to show me. I'm going to get the program in on my computer. Then she's going to show me and Kim.
Gotcha.
Doing good there, Nomadic Bike. I hope you're doing okay.
I need to organize my windows.
I was going to try editing and all that. And by the time I started doing the live streams and don't even have time to go flying anymore, for God's sake. So, really, temperatures are getting really discouraged on doing editing. Got nothing to edit.
I think I'm going to go call it around rent-a-car places today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I want to go up and I want to go up to Mount Hood, but I don't think I can get up there. I don't want to take a chance of hurt my wrist.
Yeah.
More by riding 100 miles each way.
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to miss the new moon either. I bought a camera just for this. So I don't know when the next new moon is. Maybe that's what I should be checking. The new moon 2000, because I'm only here until a certain date. So once I leave the area, I'm missing these backgrounds that I like.
Okay.
Google. That's right. New moon 2019. New. Maybe there's another before I leave. If it is, it's going to be like right before I leave.
Yeah, Tony, I know what you mean. Yeah. You guys are making me a little jealous of all your fancy drones. I have to admit. Basically, so yeah, I got cinematic drones, well, like the Phantom 3s for taking photography and videos, and the Spark. But guys have racing drones, FPVs, and those are a lot more expensive in the long run. There's no mail today here in Quebec, JDS. You shouldn't have any mail today in Ottawa. It's a holiday too.
Oh boy. Ooh. I just got. Well, I'm not. There's not going to be another new moon while I'm here in Washington, but I will be on my way home, and I think I will be near Devil's Tower for the next new moon as I'm traveling across the country. Maybe I'll camp at Devil's Tower and use that as a backdrop to a Milky Way shot. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just saying. Making the best of you, because that's super dark area of the country. So the ride home might involve me sleeping on the side of the road.
You when are you supposed to be starting to go home?
That's a good question. My last day here of work is
Pink Prosecco was yesterday, Canada Day, but thank you just saying.
My last day of work would technically be the 27th, but they don't have me on the schedule for the weekend, so I think they're going to use me during the week, and that my last day of work will be the 26th.
Oh.
So by and the next new moon is on the 31st, so by the time I pack up and leave, even if I work the 27th, I pack up, I leave the 28th, bother Val the 29th. And then, yeah, that'll put me in the neighborhood. Definitely worth staying for, like staying a night.
Yeah.
Checking into a hotel, not even camping, because when I'm on the road, I don't want to camp. I have everything I own with me. I'd rather just pull in a hotel.
Yeah. At least lay down in something comfortable for your back. And being on a bike there, it's hard on the back also.
Yeah, especially this time of year, because I'll ride 14, 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
But all right. So I have to say something about the video that I uploaded. I uploaded fast. It didn't even affect my time-lapse practice.
I was supposed to look at a video last night. Time FPV did a shout out for me for the channel, and I didn't even look at it yet. Sorry about that, Time.
It's hard to type with this wrist thing.
Yeah.
Makes you think how bad of a wrist position I must be in if I can't type normally with it.
Oh, I got no sound on it. Okay.
Dennis Reiser. Hello, hero. I'm putting keywords: Columbia Gorge, Canon M50. Just funny that I realized that I have all these like baseline tags that I put in my videos.
Yeah.
And it must show you how much I really don't like the DJI Osmo Pocket, because I don't have it in there at all. And I've had it since Christmas.
Okay.
Even though I went there to test my new Canon, but I used the Osmo Pocket more than I did my Canon. So
Took pictures the other night with your Canon. How'd it go?
I didn't. I got locked out of the house and I took a bunch of garbage pictures.
Okay.
I was just learning how to the settings and trying to figure them all out in complete darkness.
Okay.
I got some decent stuff, but it was in town. It was just not the right situation. Like I basically, there's two things I wanted to learn. I wanted to be able to handle the controls in the dark, which I can do now.
Yeah.
And how to focus on stars in the dark. That's hard.
Okay.
But it turned out to be well, I thought it would be hard. It turned out to be easier, because what you do is, instead of trying to measure through the viewfinder, you use the rear display and then you magnify on one of the stars, and then you focus until it's as small as possible.
Okay.
You don't worry about sharpness, you worry about tininess. You want to make it like a little pinprick.
Okay.
The results, I got a lot of in focus garbage pictures, but they were in focus, and that's what I was trying to learn.
Hey, Centroid. Good morning. Good morning. It's very sunny here, windy. Centroid, they're cutting the field out in the back, so you guys are going to be okay for flying around. Well, we're going to be okay for flying around in the back there. They're doing the haying this morning. Yeah, and I have a feeling you're gonna have you're gonna have 3 big fields to fly around in.
You'd rather go in the woods.
Yeah, well, we're right beside the woods, so the next door neighbor, he wants to see how these guys are flying and all that. So Kim and Centroid and I are we're gonna go onto his land over there in front of us. Be flying over that land too over there.
I noticed you didn't say Val.
Well, Val, I don't know if I don't know if she's gonna get up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5. I don't know.
If she gets there at all, Central might just toss her out somewhere along the way.
Well, it's one good thing for Butter Subpoena. It's only for October. So
she finally opened it?
Yeah, she found out yesterday it was only for October. So everything's all good.
All right. Everything's going to be just fine. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah. Yes, clear it, Roger. I have lots of drones. Yeah. Yeah, there's trees also. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now you got a wide open field, then you got the trees on all the sides. So Introvert FPV, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, West Haven, and thank you very much for sharing. Yes. Real Talk Studios. Good morning. Yes, everybody, please hit that like button. And these are all the new t-shirt designs that came out, that we put out. They're the same price as the other ones used to be, real cheap.
Bought a green screen last night on stupid Amazon.
Pardon?
I bought a green screen last night on Amazon.
Where are you going to put that on your bike?
Well, that's the thing. I was looking at other stuff, just checking on my orders because I have something coming today. And I want to see, if it was still coming today. Because I'm going to need it tonight. It's a battery power to power my camera because long exposures and time lapses drain the battery pretty quick. And I want to maybe do a time lapse through most of the night. But anyway, and then they had one that was not like it was just basically a green sheet for like $7 or $8.
Okay.
And I was like, that I could fold up and roll up and fit my luggage with my clothes. No, and it was cheap. So even if it doesn't work out, I was like, for what, $7-10 shipping, I can live with that. So, and I'll figure out how to hang it. Don't worry about that. If I have to relocate myself in my room, that'll be fine.
Yeah. Introvert says, I'll have a green screen available.
Okay, let's see. I keep on referring to me being broken, but I never say how I'm broken. I said, since I'm broken and can't go far from the house, I figured it would be good. I figure I would practice my time-lapse technique on the Canon M50 before I try it. See, that's why I have to read out loud, because when I read out loud, I go, that doesn't make any sense.
You'll probably get more hits if you mark down the name of your Canon first before broken. Because lots of people that get cameras, they just type in the cameras to see who's doing the reviews on it and all that right away. You know what I mean? You'll probably get more hits off it too.
Yeah. I'm starting to be disillusioned with the way things work. Like the algorithm, I pay attention to it to a point, but at the same time, like I was watching this video is nothing but like a 2-minute vlog on, with some cinematic stuff in the background, just to throw something out there. And I just kind of, I realize you'll learn nothing from this. I looked at it and go, yeah, there's absolutely nothing to learn. So I'm calling this a vlog. It's not even a video.
Hey, Blizzard. Introvert said, dang, I paid $250 for mine. It came with the lights and all. Okay, you got the whole equipment.
Well,
okay.
I have lighting and stands and all that stuff here already. So that's what that are. I didn't want to buy. I have to travel on a motorcycle with it. So it's,
yeah.
I needed something to test the waters just for the heck of it. I figured it.
Blizzard says, screw OBS, go out and fly. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, because your bike there, I don't think it can handle much more equipment on it.
Right, exactly. My wife's already going, so how are you going to get all your crap home? Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I have like such crazy plan. Matter of fact, I should vlog while I'm packing just to show people how it works.
Yeah.
That might be the best thing I can do.
Blizzard just supported me with $5 saying the old guy retirement fund or beer. I'll take the old guy retirement fund.
I'm waiting for everybody to get up there before I send money. Like treat you guys to like a pizza or something. Plus, I'll have nothing to do because you guys will all be playing and I'll be just sitting here going, I wish I was in Canada. All right, that's going to be good enough.
Introvert wants to know what kind of a bike you're riding.
I have a BMW 1200 Adventure. And I could post a link to my bike if you want. I have like a tutorial on, well, a review of my bike.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
could
know if I use the right word, just a demonstration of the different mountings, camera mounting ideas that I use with it. That's probably the best way to describe it. My head. Yeah, so if you want to see my craptastic video, you can, bookmark it for later. But never mind. And I it's weird because I want to talk, but I don't want people to listen. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? I just kind of like, I want to do it, but at the same time, I don't want to say I don't care what you think, because that would be rude. But I don't.
Blizzard says, downsize to electric bike. That's an adventure. I don't think.
Not the way I travel. That it would take me a very long time every 20 miles charging that bad boy up. Considering I left my house in late August on my bike, and I haven't been home since, really, with the bike. I've flown home once, and I've done like 26,000 miles since I left my house. So that's a lot of miles for electric.
For sure.
Oh, Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley's in the house.
The house.
How you doing, Mr. Crowley?
Did you get your haircut again?
What's happening, guys?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you still hear me? Wow, this is really clear, huh?
Yep.
Wow, this is funky. This is definitely funky. Well, thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, John.
I actually haven't done a show, and this morning I got on for a few minutes just to say hi, and I haven't been on in over a week.
What's going on with that? Flying all the time?
No, I just we had a couple of family issues come up, and then
Okay.
there was just a lot of things on the plate where I was just like, I can't do it right now. Actually, the afternoon is getting difficult for me.
Okay.
One is I'd love to be flying in the afternoon, and instead I'm doing my show for a couple of hours. So I'm thinking about going back to the 7 to 9 again
Okay.
and doing it in the morning, or say 7:30 to 9, depending on what time my family gets out of the house. But that's what I think I'm going to end up doing now. Thank you, Pink Prozac. I like it. This is one of my favorite hats. So how you been?
Not bad. You hear those tractors going by in the back and all that? No? Yeah.
What's that?
Do you hear those tractors in the background, the noise?
No.
Okay. Because they're doing the haying in the back and it's making a lot of noise. I find a lot of noise, but glad this microphone's not that sensitive.
It's kind of meant not to be. It's meant to be, like 6 inches from your face, kind of picking you up and nothing else to make you sound like when you lean forward, jokingly talking, you sound ridiculously good.
Hopefully you can't hear the music in the background.
Hello, it's Mr. Microphone.
I can't hear the porn playing in the background.
My girl's doing a little workout behind me. We just came back. She was jogging and I was riding my bicycle.
Okay.
What's happening, John?
God.
Turn the camera.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Pretty
Doing
good.
good, man. How are you?
Good. Good. Oh, look at that. That's I should have one of those on my left knee.
You gotta hand it to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot what I was
cost him an arm and a leg.
So my background seems to work on my laptop. I
Yep.
don't know what it is on my work computer. My work computer puts his laptop to shame, but it says it doesn't have enough whatever. It's not running Windows 10 64-bit, which it is, but I'm on a beta version, so maybe that's the problem.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with mine. I'm running beta software on the Mac. Like I'm quite a few ahead, and maybe that's why it won't do what it's for me.
Yeah,
I
it
just
doesn't understand
my
what it is.
Isn't that a green screen, John?
Yeah. I don't have a green screen behind me.
No?
No,
Oh, that's neat.
Is it just a plain
Yeah.
wall?
it's not even a wall. I'm sitting on a couch. I can turn
I can
it
see the
off.
couch popping in and out a little bit, but
Yeah, if I move quick.
no.
That's pretty cool.
My background for some reason, I think it's because it's all like brown. Everything's brown and tan and whatever. It doesn't work good for me. The best I can do is make my face funny.
Let me see where I can turn that off. Turn virtual background. Let me see, like none. That's my background.
Yeah, put it back. Put it back. Just
That's
get it, man.
amazing that it does that. That it does that well.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
As long as you can see where my shoulder's disappearing and stuff in this one.
She's working out to the Bee Gees.
Yeah, she's doing her aerobics. Is that too loud for you guys?
Oh, no, I would just want to see.
I don't hear nothing.
I
don't
haven't
hear-
seen
I
in
don't
the
hear-
background.
I don't
You
hear
don't
no
hear?
music or nothing.
She's in her little outfit and everything. We
Is she
just-
dressed up like somebody from Flashdance?
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a glove on, kind of like yours, but on both hands, but they weigh 5 pounds each.
Does she have leg warmers on? Like a dancer?
No, she doesn't have leg warmers. She did have leg warmers back in the day, though.
Oh, I'm sure. That was the
There we go.
So what are you planning on doing there today, John? You're just relaxing? Oh, besides
it's
the
a
bike ride?
little cloudy out today. Let me get back to my Zoom here. I lost my picture on my Zoom. I'm trying to find it with all these open windows. There it is. Let me, I'll show you what it looks like outside. They say it's not supposed to rain, but it already rained once this morning.
Okay.
Virtual background, none. So it's cloudy. It's nice and calm out, but it's cloudy out.
Mm.
There's the kitty cat. I don't know if you saw the cat.
Yeah.
You can't see outside. It's too much of a glare.
No, we see outside.
Well, it's just overcast. They say some thunder showers might roll through, but
I know it's raining up where Night Train is. He's in Michigan. It's going towards fall.
Gonna be nice here.
yeah, so maybe I did when we were on our bike ride and she was doing her walk jog thing. I found a nice field that I can go to and fly all my little stuff.
Okay.
Even though we're close to the airport, they're under 250 grams. So I shouldn't have an issue. It's a huge, huge field, baseball diamonds and everything. And this time of year, there's just a couple of people jogging around it. That's all. They're not using it for this summer leagues or anything like that. So
I'm gonna go let my dog out. Bring it back.
okay.
so now we know the answer to the question. Who let the dogs out? It was Roger. Now we know.
Now the song's stuck in my head. Thanks, man.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
There she is. In her little jogging outfit. Can't see her over all the clutter on the counter.
A little jogging outfit.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody, Casey.
Hi, everybody, Casey.
Hi, Casey.
She's a keeper, I'll tell you that. Just that line, just the way she answered that,
Oh, yeah.
perfect. I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Nope. Well, that's an interesting background. There we go. That's from Haiti.
I've never been to hell myself,
Yeah.
although I am married.
I've been there a few times. It was quite interesting.
What's
Not allowed
that?
right now.
Haiti?
Haiti, yeah. We did some
Yeah, I've
medical
never been to
mission
Haiti.
with my doctor. That's what she does.
What does she do?
She's a nurse practitioner.
Oh, nice.
Works with the chief of surgery in one of the hospitals here.
Very
Nice.
nice.
So she does like outpatient surgery and stuff and things like that. Usually in places that you don't really want to go.
Well, as I would go anywhere to do my job. I would prefer to like wander the world doing that. Don't get me wrong, I like wandering the country, but wandering the world would be better.
Well, that's actually what I had started doing and dragged her into it. But when I said where you don't want to go is on your body, usually. The places she has to go to remove things sometimes on your body is quite interesting.
Really? No, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Ticks and things get in the weirdest places.
And cysts and stuff that she has to take off from interesting places.
Come on, say it, man. Now you got me going.
I'm an ultrasound tech that has scanned ass
They
cracks.
call her the butt specialist.
Hey, I've spent a little more time in the old gluteal cleft than I care to think about myself.
You talking about sticking things in your butt?
Ass crack master.
Oh. When she was working in the emergency room, she used to tell me stories because she works at Northampton Hospital. Cooley Dickinson, it's called. And it's in Northampton, Northampton, Mass.
Piece of dick.
If you guys look up Northampton, Mass, it's one of the most liberal, free-spirited cities in Massachusetts. Actually, I think in the United States. It's listed some weird way in the United States. So she finds a lot of things in people's bodies that in places that you don't know how they got in there.
Oh, they know, then that's not saying.
Yeah, oh yeah, they know, but even animals, it's amazing.
What do you mean there's a Hot Wheels car in my anus?
Oh yeah, seen pictures of that, x-rays of that. Yeah.
What do you mean there's a telephone? I wonder how that happened.
Bottles, things like that.
I don't know. I went to a party, got real drunk. Don't remember what happened. I woke up, my pants were down.
Yeah. Oh, my head gets in the way. Boy, this is fun. The different backgrounds you can do.
I found my drone.
Okay, night drone. Night train. Have a good day at work, my friend. Be
Night
safe.
train, be good.
I got to find the chat again. I've been playing here. Close the email. Break out my chat. So what's everybody doing today? How's the weather up there?
Very windy right now, but nice, very nice.
It's cloudy here. I'm going to be flying in about 10 minutes.
Nice.
Well, it's going to take me like 10, 15 minutes to walk there, but within a half hour, I'll be flying.
I don't
Yes.
even know if I can fly. Can I? Nah, I guess I can fly.
Now I can see the chat. Yes, Golden Retro. She does really good stuff.
And she looks good in shorts.
and she looks really good in shorts.
Where's my hamster? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Get it right. It's gerbils.
Yeah.
They're more energetic.
It's just amazing what people do.
You see, Mr. Crawley, I don't have a green screen, and I'll put up something here.
Neither do I.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, Mr. Crawley, that yours will work out pretty well.
Yeah, he's got
Put that up there.
Unlike me, who has paneling.
Now, are you guys doing this with Zoom?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Quick tutorial. Do you see the bottom toolbar? There's the mic, the mute, the stop video.
No. Oh, yes.
So you click on the little arrow next to stop video
Yeah.
and choose a virtual background as the choice. And then you'll go in there, you see a couple pictures. You can add your own picture and just have at it.
Oh, look at what Roger did.
Yep, Roger's in space, smoking.
Nice.
Hard to do in space.
That must be him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where am I again? Holy smoke. There we go.
That's pretty cool.
Where's
Use a virtual background.
Never knew the space shuttle went to Uranus yet. Sweet, how far?
Well, you guys know my joke about what does Star Trek and toilet paper have in common? They both fly around Uranus and destroy Klingon.
Dutch.
I gotta fill up my.
JDS, as long as you don't call me Mark Gardner, I'm okay.
Oh,
That's our transport minister's Mark Gardner. He's
there you go. Look at that on his head. Mr. Crowley, that looks perfect on your cap.
Ah, it was Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like it's going through my head.
Yeah, but what you need to do is in the picture, the sample picture, you'll see that's a little oval dot. Click on that so it goes away, and then pick the white backgrounds, like the lighter part of your white backgrounds.
Click an oval dot.
I think you got to take the picture away first, right?
No, when you click it, it automatically takes the picture away. Okay, now just pick like the white background.
Aereo Drone, how you doing? Comment ça va matin, Aereo Drone? Everybody check out Aereo Drone if you don't have them.
Okay.
974. Missing 26 days, 1K, guys.
I'll go check them. See if I got them.
I did that yesterday. Yeah, you need to pick one of the white areas as the color that it's replacing instead of the black area.
Yeah, I heard you. Come on.
That was kind of freaky.
I keep forgetting.
All right, let me do something different. Let's see. Let's pick a different picture. Oh, this is pretty cool, guys. Thank you for showing me this.
Look, I'm in Pusa Studios. Andrew, why aren't you online?
Could you get me some coffee, my love?
Bite my ass.
She won't say that to me.
She'll just come over and pour it in your lap.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
She's actually getting me some coffee.
I'm falling in love quickly. Just saying.
I'm a Smurf.
I better
Wow, this reminds me when I used to trip.
How you doing, Russell?
put a nice background I got. Oh, you're popping in and out.
Take a shower.
You look like
All right, we're all going in the shower, guys.
the Blue Man Group. There you go.
Oh, I have a green screen to collect.
Yeah, if you have a green screen, click on it. Then after that, you can do what you want. But you don't have a green screen.
Right.
How you
All right, I
doing?
gotta figure this out.
Oh, I do have Aero Drone already. Darn it! I'm gonna add to his list, but guess not.
Hey, Russ. Good morning. How are you?
Russell's in the house.
Maybe I should get a
A
camera.
solid color video background is required. Green color is preferred.
I do have green towels. I was going to go super white trash and hang them up behind me, but
How do I change the background? Virtual background? No.
Now, this
Neither do-
laptop doesn't ask me any of that stuff. I just hit the button the other day when Roger let me into the stream. It downloaded Zoom, and I started playing with the buttons. So I'm surprised. It must be a better laptop than I thought when I put it together. It is the 8th generation i7. I think they're
wow,
up to 10 or something now. I don't know.
fancy puppy. Google.
I like the way the cup comes into focus after.
Yep.
I'd go in the shower with the laptop, but I think we'd get thrown off the air. And I'd probably get smacked around a little bit.
I don't know, Centroid.
Why, she go with you?
Hillbilly Pyro. It's a good one. I don't know, Centroid, about that.
So when he uses that OBS stuff, isn't that how he connects to you? But if you sent him a Zoom link, he'd have to connect using Zoom, right? And then he runs OBS in the background. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I saw.
Because OBS can go on with Zoom. Yeah, or Zoom go on OBS.
So is Kim on from his computer?
Yep, he's upstairs.
There we go.
So he's not slowing you down at all?
Nope,
That's awesome.
I haven't been cut out. My internet stays on.
Oh, I lost the screen completely.
Go up in your right-hand side top. You see two little squares? No?
No.
You're still streaming, so it's in the background or something. That's what
I like how his piece of furniture's got the dark side.
Yeah.
of the room.
that is kind of neat.
Right, I think I get. Oh, no, this is a different one. Why am I? Oh yeah, look at my furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing that with the fridge behind me yesterday.
That's pretty cool. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong screen.
Hey, the Gambler After Dark. How you doing?
Well, happy day after Canada Day, Canada.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go. Happy Canada Day. Look at my Pink Floyd furniture. Now that's cool.
The Gambler After Dark. I just supported your channel. Got 3 rules in here: no politics, no foul language, and no racist remarks, and we're all good. You downloaded OBS and you can't find it on your PC. Drone Life. Sorry to hear that, Drone Life.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Val.
Hey, how you guys
Good
doing?
morning, Val.
I said I know that voice.
I'm waiting. I'm trying to get the chat up. Only got like 10 minutes, but I thought I'd come on for the 10 that I have. Oh, let's see, participants. That's the wrong one. So Drone Live said he can't find OBS on his computer.
Okay.
If
right?
he's running Windows, he should be able to find it just by
So-
doing a search.
So what you want to do is go into down in the box in the left-hand corner and type in OBS, and it should bring you up two things: OBS 64-bit, OBS 32-bit. Whichever one you're using is the one you click. If it's on the computer, it'll be there. That's how you search for it. Hey, Wardhouse. Hey, Centroid. I'm going to get the mini D.
Help me.
Oh my God. What was that?
Mr. Crowley.
Oh,
Mr.
Mr.
Crowley's
Crowley.
got drones flying out his butt.
Gambler After Dark. Hi. Centroid. I don't have to stay in Syracuse now. I just got my ticket for Tuesday to come back to Boise. So we get back Monday. I leave Tuesday, right? Does that sound right?
Get those letters in yet?
What letters?
The letters that you were crying about yesterday.
Yes. Nacho, I'm going to go and smack your little speckled face. So
Can't find me. I'm camouflaged.
Yeah,
I can see
you
you.
can't see him.
I'm not here.
Like, do you remember that Predator movie? That's what it looks like. Well, they didn't want you to know you, but they needed you to be able to see it so you could be scared. Yeah, it turns out that I have to go for October. So it was way off. Like Nacho said, just shut up. Nacho.
When he said shut up.
I said, shut up, because I know. He's like,
It's not
yeah, I was
nice.
right. I'm always right. Oh, God, look at that. Now he does look like Predator. Does that mean I don't have to drive you anywhere? Yeah, you got to drive me to Canada and back to Syracuse so I can get to my plane. Yeah, you're driving me. You're driving me, sir. And Paul wants to send me puppets. He said you wanted the teeny weeny puppet with us.
Mm.
So I got him. How you doing this morning, Roger?
I'm doing good, doing good.
How are you, John DiNardo?
I'm great. Just came back from a bicycle, 4-mile bicycle. Right? I think every time someone asks me something, I get a phone call. Hang
Hold on,
on.
I gotta get that. John Donato here. Yeah, sure. Buy low, sell high. Yep. Buy low, sell high.
Oh my
Yep, we'll
God.
take all those cars.
Hey, Jimmy. Yes.
Listen,
We'll get one from Mr. Crowley.
Your listing. If your Google business listing is not claimed, information about your business will be missing or displayed incorrectly. This
You
will
guys
cause
get that?
existing or
Yeah.
You
potential
will be destroyed.
Find you. Press 1 now to check the condition of your listing. Press
Junk, my
You
Google
press
listings are
4.
fine.
Hmm.
Constant. That and they're gonna shut off our power. In the next hour, if you don't pay, blah, 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 we're gonna shut your power off. And it's a live person talking to you. I'm like, really? Because we have our own power company and it has nothing to do with the power company you're talking about. Click. Bang. So my town or city here actually has their own power company.
Billy Pyro.
We have really good pricing on power compared to like Eversource and stuff. Oh my God.
Hillbilly Pyro, how you doing? I've been seeing your chat there, Hillbilly Pyro, since a while ago. Been reading your chat.
Hillbilly Pyro, I haven't talked to you in a
No
while.
one will ever find you again.
I gotta see if I have
Hillbilly
Hillbilly Pyro. I think I do.
You have Hillbilly Pyro.
I do. I have, but his bell's not checked. No wonder why.
See what happened?
I like his American flag. I like the Canadian flag too. Don't get me wrong, Roger.
But we know the American flag is better
Displayed it so
designed.
proudly yesterday.
What's that?
He displayed it so proudly yesterday, the Canadian flag. No, that was what's his name did that too? God, Robert.
Mark.
Oh yeah, he had the Canadian flag up behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see what I can.
But he's not Canadian.
Yeah, that's it.
I wish you had these virtual shirts. That would be cool.
Virtual
Look like the Star Trek.
You can just get a green shirt.
No, let me get through this. It's an invisibility cloak.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did not see
There you
that.
go. Got
Hey, Joe Knife. How you doing?
John
I'll be home later during life if you can't find OBS. Maybe we can go and see if we can find it. I'll check for you.
I wish I knew where my pictures were.
Your pictures?
supposed to be in your picture.
Yeah, then I could change the picture. I don't know where the pictures are on my computer. I don't know where I saved them.
Hey,
You would think
Nanette.
on the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my eyes.
You have them.
Two of them.
No, they're moving. The blue dots are moving in my eyeball.
Oh my God.
Oh no, it's just the acid I took.
Thank you. I'm camouflaged so nobody can see me.
Yeah.
We didn't even know you were there.
They camouflage.
Are we number one?
Yes.
And
Yes. Totally.
Mhm. You look like Auto Man, Mr. Crowley. Do you remember that TV series? That's what Golden Retro is saying to you. I had to
Auto
install
Man.
it, sitting here trying to learn it.
Yeah, Drone Life. Yeah. OBS isn't that easy, believe me.
No, I
Yeah.
have it downloaded. I just didn't play with it. It was so
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't have time for this. I just want to get on and say hi.
Hi.
Right? That's where.
But now you can basically do everything except all the audio stuff and everything with OBS. This Zoom does the virtual backgrounds, does all that stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like Russell says, it takes a while to Drone Life, but it gets easier eventually.
So I helped Roger set up his OBS, and then we called Curtis to help us with the final stuff. And I think we were right there, ready to connect. Wasn't there one or two steps, Roger, we didn't get? But
Because my internet's not strong enough.
yeah, that's what happened. I was like, I'm sure I did everything right, but his internet wasn't strong enough. But with Zoom, he can do it. And you're very clear, if I do say so myself.
Me too.
Oh my God. What are you using to make yourself look like that?
Me, I'm just when I have the screen open to check to see myself, to add my virtual background, there's a literally manually pick the color of the background to detect the color that at the bottom of your picture, and I just pick my skin color.
Oh.
And then I
That in
download
Zoom?
that's in Zoom. And I basically just picked different backgrounds that I found online. Ooh, it's too dark.
Okay, Pink Prozac, take care.
Hey, bye, Pink Prozac. Sorry I didn't see you
Goodbye,
there.
Pink Prozac.
Hmm.
Yeah, you need to take some drones out there, Hillbilly Pyro. We're waiting here for the wind to die down and take our ours. That's his regular look. Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, I'm over time. I gotta
Okay.
go do that.
Okay. Bye, Val.
So
Have a
see you
safe-
guys later. Bye, John. Bye,
Have a
Mr.
safe day.
Nacho.
Not sure.
Bradley. Down there.
Bye, Val.
Nacho, are you using the Paid version?
Nope. Nope.
So you have the little record button instead of the 3 dots.
Yeah, I don't have a show, so I didn't see any reason to pay for it.
Yeah, I didn't, unless I start live streaming, but.
Well, every time I do like an occasional live stream here and there, but it just doesn't. I'm spending money on so many different little things. I just figured,
Yeah.
maybe not. I think about it though. Trust me, if I did any kind of regular thing, I would definitely be in it. But ultimately, I run into the same problem: is that I can't support virtual cameras.
Billy Pyro. None of
What I
these.
do is I run into the same problem, and
I
I
don't know. Sorry, I don't know if they have a drone that picks up Roxy. She's so bloody heavy. Yeah. Okay, go on, Nacho. Sorry.
I forgot.
You're
I get lost that easily. My head's in space, Ooh. See, you give me ideas. Now I got a new idea. Every time we're talking, I think of a new thing. Like just my head's in space. I should say my head's in the clouds. Let's do that. Clouds. Cloud wallpaper. So I search for wallpaper.
Oh, okay.
And I just use the wallpaper that I find that I like as my picture. Like here's one of clouds. Save image as. Oh yeah, there you go. Go back.
You're lagging. Yeah. Nomadic bike is lagging.
It's van life.
That's not doing it with my eyes.
Unless if you're on a keyboard, just hit F5, but you're not on the keyboard.
How are you? Feeling a little cloudy today. Feeling very like pink butterflies today.
Everybody, check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported.
Dun, 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 dun. So I got all my batteries are charged up, and I got a bunch of little batteries for the little drones. I plan on going out for the next couple of hours and just droning.
That's cool.
I'm looking forward to it. It'd be like a little break from reality.
Yeah. It helps. It helps for sure.
There you go. That's what the whole picture looks like.
That's nice.
This is the kind of picture that I want to go take tonight. But instead of being a little hill with a guy standing on it, it'll be Mount Hood in front of it. And if the wind is low enough, it'll be a reflection out of the lake.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying for. I tried to do it last time. My camera couldn't handle it, but the new camera will be able to do it.
What do you got? What do you have now for a camera? I missed it. I'm sure you said it over and over again, but
No, actually, I haven't because it's not a very good camera. But I have really good glass, and I shoot manual all the time. So I just went out and bought a basically Canon M50 because I can use my glass on it.
I have the background up.
Okay, pneumatic bike.
Let's see. I'll show you a picture from last time. Sorry. Let's find a picture from last time.
Golden Retro, you've only been back on for 5 weeks. I went to your page quick, but I bookmarked it, so I'll go back there and check it out, see what you're doing.
Golden Retro and Movies. Hello.
Tony.
I gotta get some more coffee. In my Canadian drone hug mug.
All you rich people with your Canadian drone mug hubs.
Okay, here.
Everybody, check out this channel I just put there, Time FPV. Check out his channel.
All right.
And support his channel, Time FPV.
Roger, may I share a picture?
Yep.
There is no more.
This is a picture I took from the last new moon as I was waiting for the sun to go down. So
Wow.
now at between 10 and 2 a.m. tonight, the Milky Way will be, the galactic center will be right here. It almost looked like a volcano coming out of it.
Oh,
You live in Washington State.
I'm staying in Washington State.
You're staying.
That's beautiful.
Right. And see how glassy the water was? It was great.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the water will be that glassy tonight. So not only will I have the stars behind the mountain, but I'll have them in the water too. That's what
That'll be awesome.
right. But
We'll be waiting for that.
my wrist it's going to be really hard for me to get up there. Like I don't know if I don't know if I can ride that far. And the last couple of roads are pretty hard. So I'm going to see if maybe I might rent a car because I don't want to miss it because this is my last new moon here. So, and new moon makes it much better because there's no light. The sky, the light pollution is almost nothing because the moon will fill the sky with light.
What an awesome view.
Yeah.
That's
Be
just
safe.
amazing. I
He'll
love
be
stuff
pyro,
like
be
that.
safe. Yeah. He's got to go and fuse up some fireworks. So be safe, Hillbilly Pyro.
But it changes.
Hillbilly Pyro, you get any good quarter sticks?
Of course. You're
Or
from New
half
York, aren't
sticks?
you? M80s. Who needs M80s when there's quarter sticks?
No, you need quarter sticks and half sticks.
Here's
So
another picture.
when I was young, I had a quarter stick, and I got it from my uncle, and I went out and put it on my grandmother's picnic table. Now I was thinking that things would blow up, like if it's not in a box, it would blow up. Well, I light it, and it blew up her entire picnic table.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, she came out with her meter stick. She used to beat me with a yardstick, and she'd be chasing me, and I'd be running around trying to dodge it. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, yeah, it was an accident. She's like, you blew up my picnic table, you little bastard. It was funny. Funny now, you know?
Funny now that the whelps are gone.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no more coffee.
That's how she stays so thin, waiting a hand and foot on him.
No, she usually doesn't do that.
What?
Just being nice.
John
stick.
knows how it is. Right, John?
Yeah. Normally it's the other way around.
I want a cup of coffee now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
know
right
where-
over there. It's normally what I get. That's
Coffee
why I
right
was
now.
so.
And put some milk in it and sugar. Notice I'm looking around, making sure the wife's not around.
No, she's
yeah.
right behind me
The knife.
with a knife. She said, "Yeah."
I'll behave. I'll behave. Don't hurt me, Mama.
Yeah. I'll
There you
take
go.
now that she's dressed. Take the background back down. I think we're going to be going out on. I don't know if we're going to go on a boat this morning. Probably not until this afternoon because it's really cloudy out.
Yeah. Not nice to go out in the rain, that's for sure, in the boat.
No, and they say it's not supposed to rain, but it already rained once.
Yeah, they probably just do like everybody else. Open the window, look outdoors. Oh, it's not going to rain.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
No, those are definitely storm clouds, no doubt. They're dark and everything.
Actually, it looks like it's gonna rain, yeah, but it's not supposed to.
Everybody, the Ward House. Are you at work or are you not, Russell? You must be on your way to work.
Wow. So he's got a couple of clips. The Ward House that are being used.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta fly. I gotta go fly.
Golden
Have
Retro,
fun.
thank you very much.
Thanks for having me on. Guys, have a great day. Thank you for teaching me about this. I can't wait to try it again.
Okay, Mr. Crowley.
Be
Take
good.
care now. Be
Bye,
safe.
Mr. Crowley.
He needs exit music. You know, a song as he leaves.
Bye, Tony. Yeah, Golden Retro's call. His name is Tony.
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 Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony. Did you bury the body, Tony?
Is that deep enough? Oh, boy. Well,
Quarters to 11, guys. Yeah.
4-11.
I got to turn the fan on in here now. That's how. Slept with all the doors and windows open last night.
Yeah, I went down to 59 or 60 degrees here, Fahrenheit.
Kim didn't run off, though, huh?
No.
Which window? That's funny. Buy Golden Retro movies. Coast to coast.
Hey, Coast to Coast. How you doing, Bill? Good morning. Yeah, we'll turn that fan on. No, they're cutting up they're doing the haying out and back and the side here, but now you can smell freshly grass cut, you know. But it's so much of it, it gets overburdened,
Bearing.
Yeah.
I wonder. Let's try.
I've been calling him Sean for the past 5 months. No, Mr. Crawley. Mr. Crawley is Sean. Tony is Golden Retro Movies. How you doing, Bill? Coast to Coast Jones. How you doing today? Okay, Coast to Coast. No problem. He's going to get an MRI done on his shoulder. That reminds me of somebody else that should have been doing that. Right, Nacho?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How much does it cost to do an MRI in the States?
More than I want to pay, apparently. Is that not erasing?
What are you on, like a tour of the United States or something? You're on your motorcycle, right?
Yes, I work for as a med traveler, so I get my they pay my way to where I stay, and I work at different hospitals for a couple months at a time, then move on.
What do you do?
I'm an ultrasound tech.
Oh yeah, okay. That's cool.
Can I make this pretty? I'm trying to simulate what I'm going to see tonight, and of course it won't look anywhere like this. I know what I did wrong.
That's strange. I mean, around here,
that was my cat coughing up a fur ball.
Okay, now you know where Kim gets it, right? That's why everybody was saying, "Is that Kim choking?"
I just looked over at the chat. I'm like, yeah, that's my cat. Decided to eat one of my tomato plants inside the house that I have starting to grow through, so I can throw it in the garden, but got into my little greenhouse in the house and started munching on the leaves. So now it's hacking up my
his weed.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say before here in the hospitals, they've got all their ultrasound guys there. I mean, they don't
No,
hire.
they don't. No, because I have friends who do it in Canada. It's everywhere.
Because I know here where the hospital I go to, it's always the same person.
Right. But there's certain hospital, there's a lot of turnover in a lot of places. So,
Okay.
all right. Here's a simulation of what I want to do tonight. Let's see if I can get this to work. Bear with me. This was something I threw together while we were just talking. So, with any luck, it'll look a little something like this. Although I'm cutting the water out because the water isn't really. The water is not really. I can't get the reflection in the water. That's more work than I want to put into this. Where's my screen?
Oh my God. Oh my God, Paul, you're killing me.
Paul's back.
Let me show you, Roger, what I got.
Hello, Paul.
Good morning. I couldn't help myself.
Wait a minute, Paul. He's showing what's the sharing screen. So wait.
Okay.
Don't eat it yet. That's nice though.
That's what I'm hoping to get, except I hope the water will be glassy and I can have it in the water too, but I didn't feel like Photoshop in the water. It's just too much of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That's my goal for tonight.
Nice.
It'll be thinner, but it'll be basically that. Paul, eat away.
Eat away.
Here you go, Roger. Ready?
Yep.
Boston creams and nutty donuts.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited.
It's so hot here. If I go and buy those, by the time I get home, it's all going to be melted.
You're supposed to eat them on the way.
I don't put air conditioning on in my truck.
He doesn't want to waste electricity.
I never put it on, not unless I'm going for about 150-mile-hour drive or hour. Well, you know what I mean. I would put it on, but just for a half-hour drive, I won't put it on. Yeah,
There you go, Roger.
Yeah. Well, I can always go there and buy one and eat it right away over there, but.
Ooh, that looks good. I haven't eaten one of those in over 2 years.
Yeah. It makes a couple of months now, I think. 2 months.
Well, I don't want to disappoint everybody, but I'm not going to eat just one.
So how'd the ship go? The flight went pretty good?
Flight went good, came home. About 5-10 minutes after I got here, it started downpouring.
Yeah. I got it just in time.
Yep. Worked out good.
Is that yummy, Paul? Where's your brownies been? Tim Horton.
Yeah.
They every once in a while they feel a little orphaned when I get something special like that. They're out there singing to me now, out there in the kitchen. So
Russell's asking, which ship did you get today, Paul?
the Mississauga, built in 1940, I want to say 43, 44, somewhere in there. It's an old classic.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh, yesterday when they opened up the new bridge here, bridge. They closed down the old one, so they took cars from 1967 and went over the bridge with it. That's when it was built.
Cool.
63, 67. All convertibles.
I could have gone over that bridge. Oh, and I'm 65. Never mind. My wife. You can get my wife over that bridge. She would have stayed there. Welcome to Canada.
Yeah. Well, the Champlain Bridge, you get off in Verdun. Verdun's a mainly all English town in Montreal.
And they didn't burn it down?
No, it's an English town. It's not burnt down.
Okay.
It's mainly almost all Irish also.
And they didn't burn it down.
No.
Hey, John, here's to you again, my friend.
Oh, that looks beautiful with that chocolate icing on the top. I've got something. I think I've showed it before. I'm saving it for my day I go off my diet.
Hey, Michael Banny, how you doing? You overslept this morning? Because you needed it, my friend. That's the way I look at it when you oversleep. Oh, my God. You're keeping him in the freezer, I hope, huh?
Got 2.5 pounds in there.
Oh,
Wow.
When I go off my diet, I'll eat this thing.
Never.
But we'll see if I go off my diet. I still want to get down one more waist size. Now that I started riding my bicycle again, we'll see how my knee is.
Okay, the Ward House. Russell, you have a good day at work. Be safe on the road, my friend.
Bye, Russ.
Michael Banny's in the house. Our Drone Life RC. Furball Kim. Coast to Coast Drones.
Russell, I'll be thinking about you, buddy.
Yeah, I have the whole week off, so.
That looks like it works really good. The camera.
I was trying to see if I could do this thing that I do, but it's not happening.
The multiple windows. Yeah.
Like a mirror. He's taking screenshots. What do you call that?
It's the old school screenshot. And then I'm gonna, like John DiNardo, I'm gonna put you on my wall.
Yeah.
That's not the way it works. I have a great picture like that on. I like sunsets. Big fan of sunsets. So you guys are all flying sunsets. I'm sitting at sunrise. I'm sitting there going,
okay,
I should do that.
Oh, okay. I tried to do a sunset with my Mavic Pro a couple weeks back, but didn't come out quite as good as I wanted. Let's see. I'll
Pictures
put
are better than video. I always do time lapses because I don't have the patience to sit through, like to watch anybody else's full sunset.
Yeah.
I like to see them all at once. I'm gonna think of Nacho rolling, Instagram. I'm trying to bring up.
Why does he look like outer space? Michael Baney asking you why you look like space.
I have space on my mind today.
That's what the virtual, what do you call it? Background he's playing with on his Zoom.
Let me see. Desktop.
Google, you suck. All right, let me see. Yeah, when I was doing a sunset, I took this picture. Of course, it's gonna mess it all up again. Share. Stop it. I hate you.
Well, first of all, you can only share if it's sunny because it's sunny and share. But
That's right. But I thought that I think that came out pretty good. But it's funny how my old little Instamatic has more controls on it than my new camera does. but I don't mind that. Everybody's like I'll have to say, after using it for whatever 24 hours, 2 days, maybe 2 days, I wasn't sure how I was going to like a digital viewfinder. Like I'm so used to an SLR with the mirror that flips up, and it's actually quite nice. That's it. Oh, I'd stop sharing. Yeah, if you want to see what the crazy photography stuff that I do, though, you could see this. It's a lot of 360, a lot of Tiny Planet stuff, and of course the official Nacho.
Nice. I like the cap.
Thank you. It's very me.
Good morning, back from the sky. How you doing? Here's another picture from the last when I was getting ready for that shoot. So I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to shoot there. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can do this. I want to do this. My boy. We going for a ride? Let's go for a ride. Come on, I'm bored. Let's go. Let's go. Son. My boy. I'm going to show you something entertaining. My bike has hidden cameras on it. And when I left it at the mechanic, he was. I made sure he knew because I don't want him thinking I was bugging him. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I come back to this video of my bike.
Oh, there we go. That's funny.
Yeah, I like him. I wasn't gonna I left it when I leave it at the dealership. I don't say anything, but when I left it at his place, I told him. Like that.
It's very hot over there, back from the sky. Yeah.
What's that image? What was that image? It looked like water with circles.
Monterey Aquarium. I'm standing right up against the glass with a 360 camera.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. I got to get something like that.
Oh, I need a new one.
I don't know what kind of camera to buy. I'm not a big camera guy, but now that been doing drones for years, you have to kind of get into knowing stuff about cameras.
You don't have to.
No, you put it all in auto and let it roll, but I'd like to do some shots of me doing stuff and then edit it into like everyone else does.
That's what I do because I'm always by myself. I don't have a cameraman, so I use the third person perspective.
Yeah.
Like, really easy it makes you really lazy. And the quality's not as good, but it's not horrible. So
yeah,
you get it's easy to get lazy.
Yeah,
a lot of videos from last year, they're almost all on the 360 camera.
Yeah.
Back from the sky, yes, we are allowed dash cams here in Canada. Yeah. You're allowed to have them in your front window, back window, side window.
But, if you want to see just some of the crazy things you can do, go to my Instagram page. It's better than my YouTube channel. It's a lot of stuff, crazy stuff like this.
I'm just starting to get into Instagram and stuff. Of course, when it first started, I signed up. So there's some pictures and stuff on my Instagram page from like 10 years ago or whatever it is, maybe 8. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's I think I used the GoPro Fusion because it's waterproof, and I just spiked it right into the base of the wave, so the waves were coming up and going around it.
Okay.
Nice.
And then very, very, very. I mean, you can do some cool stuff. It's all up to you, your imagination, and it's so much fun. Oh my god, the stuff you can get out of it. I'm trying to show you something good. I just did something. Oh, where is it? It was a video of a lighthouse. There we go. Me in the desert. Spent a lot of time in the desert. I like the desert. You know why? Nobody there.
Yeah.
And here's when I put it on the front of my bike. It's definitely a fun toy. How about this is on the drone, since we're a drone channel.
Yeah, see, I want to do stuff like that.
But it's gimmicky, and but the thing is, life is gimmicky now. So here's my.
Okay.
Those are some of my tries.
That was for your 360.
Yeah, that's the one that's in the Columbia River right now. That's not the mount.
Yeah.
That's not the mount that it was on. That's that mount never failed me. I tried a top mount for the first time, and it wasn't the first time I used it. It was the second time I used it. But this night photography, a combination of 360 and night photography, that camera did great night photography, long time lapses.
Yeah.
Loved it.
What type of 360 camera is it?
That was if I was going to tell anybody to go out and buy a 360 camera today, I would tell them to buy the Insta360 1X. Right now, it is the best. There's some higher quality, slightly higher quality, but the workflow is so horrible that it's not worth it.
Right.
So this Insta, look at the stars. You can see the stars here just fine.
Yeah. See, on some of the cameras that I've tried in the past, you can't. So hard to get night shots and everything because they're just not the good quality stuff. And on your cell phone, it's almost impossible unless you're in an area with that lighting that's there. What did you use for a camera there?
That's the Insta360 1X.
No kidding. Yeah. Jesus. Even with that
car going by.
Yeah.
A car went by when I was doing it. It still looks beautiful.
It does. It's amazing.
I'm starting to see the star trails everybody talks. See how their streaks. So anything more than 30 seconds, you're gonna get streaks, and I was doing 55 seconds. But you know what? It looks good, and it's not everywhere. It's just at the edges.
Yeah, it looks fine.
But this is more what the Milky Way will look like. This is not the galactic center. Pretty much, you see it everywhere as like a complete circle around the planet because we're in it. You know what I mean? We're like, if the universe was Saturn, we would be buried in a ring. You know what I mean? That's how we are in comparison. But the galactic center is probably down here somewhere outside this picture. But I do like my night photography. I've always liked night photography.
Yeah.
This is a time-lapse night photography. That's what I'm going to do tonight. But I'm not going to do it in 360 because I don't have a 360 camera anymore. I'll do it with the new Canon. And I'll be able to pull out some much better colors because of just a much better sensor. But here's me crashing in the desert.
Way to pick up a BMW.
Oops.
First, take a drink.
Yeah. Then call AAA. Poor thing. Yeah, that was a rough day, man. I fell like 10 times in one day, and I was all alone. That was all a wash. It was like being on the beach.
Oh, crap.
Kept on falling. Oh, this is the one I was looking for, I think. No, that's not. I should have figured it because I'm in the picture. But yeah, the front view camera. This is this video is the one that's really doing well now. It's because I'm showing people how to make this view. So that view is almost 8,000 at this point now.
What do you have it out on a stick in front of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here's an overcropped or whatever overcapture. This is a 360 video used not as a 360 video, just riding around, playing with my ass. But I'm panning around after the fact. I'm just, the camera's just mounted on the front of the bike, and I can do whatever I want.
Yep.
And then worry about it later. That's the beauty of it, especially on a bike, because you don't need to want to focus. You want to focus on your driving.
So later on, you just so you weren't spinning the camera around or anything.
No, the camera's just
you, and then you get whatever shots you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, you can see. You could see the shadow or the tear of it there for a split second on the side of the donkey.
But it's 360 cameras are a great tool, and you can do more than tiny planets. Like I said, I use it so much that people don't even use it. No, I'm using it. You know what I mean? It's just they think that I'm just, that it's a regular camera.
So that's it hanging off the bottom of a map.
Off the drone, flying up. This is at Route 66 outside of Oakland, Arizona.
Yep. It's cool.
But people always love the gimmicky crap that I do. And I don't get me wrong, I do it because I like the attention, but it's not. How about this? A nice dolly zoom with the 360 camera.
I was always a person that never liked to, I was always to myself, I'll say. But lately, I'm starting to branch out, so I'm starting to show people more things that I do. So I'm thinking about getting a camera like that, one of those 360 cameras and stuff.
When you get it, they have a kit that comes with the invisible selfie stick. Make sure you get the invisible selfie stick with it, because this is the invisible selfie stick, but with the baseball at the end of it.
Yeah.
And what makes it invisible is that the end is very small. There's no knobs or anything sticking out of it.
Right.
So that it stitches itself out. You don't see it in the image.
Yeah.
That's key. Oops. Yeah. Put my ball back.
Especially when we go on some of our trips, once we start getting back into the trips and everything, I can document a lot more of it than just taking pictures with a phone.
Yeah, I hear you. Look at this. This is from the Insta360 One X. I mean, it does a beautiful job. For night photography, for a point in essence, a point and shoot.
Point and shoot, yeah.
That's fantastic.
It is.
I'm in the right place.
The stars and everything, even with light in the background, like just over that mountain or hill.
That's actually the moonlight. That's the moonlight over the mountain setting.
No kidding. Awesome.
Just to give you an idea how much why the new moon is so important. This is the moon set right here, and it already set like an hour ago, and it's still producing enough light to take the stars right out of the sky.
Yep.
But yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody named Brittany is messaging me, and I have no idea who that is.
Brittany.
It says maybe Brittany Delgado.
Maybe. Yeah.
Not sure what that means.
iPhone.
Is it a sexy one? Is there nudes? No. No, it's a company. This company, Titan Medical, keeps messaging me to try to get me to do stuff for them. Everybody wants me. I mean,
look at that.
That is shot, right?
That's nice.
Yeah.
This is why I can't get. I love photography. It's all about. I know I know how to fly a drone. I'm okay with a drone, but that was shot with this camera right here. Let me turn this light up so you can see. How do I do that? Such an idiot today.
Oh, I'm missing the chat. That's what I'm missing. I gotta make this so I can see the chat.
All right. This camera. Actually, I'm sharing, so you can't see this camera. All right, stop sharing.
There we go.
This camera.
That was a nice shot, though.
Now I can see the chat.
This is
hit Adley's famous FPV. I do have Instagram. What is my Instagram?
This is this little camera right here.
You still got your. It's hard to see the camera because you got your.
Yeah, but I was trying to make it work. Let's turn that off. Turn this off. You have to look at my face again. Sorry, guys, but this little tiny camera, right? A little point and shoot has a 40x zoom. Now, a 40x zoom is the equivalent to a 900 millimeter lens on an SLR.
Oh, God. Okay.
So that picture was taken from like of that face of that cat was at least 100 feet away, and I was able to zoom in and take that picture.
Wow.
It's a great thing. And look at just to give you an idea how big this camera is. This is my phone. This is the camera.
Okay.
They're like the same. It's smaller than my phone.
Huh.
So the combination of that camera and this camera, this will do all my. It'll do my vlogging and my long exposures, and this will be my zoom instead of carrying a huge ass telephoto around.
Yeah.
When I do start carrying lenses, now that I have a body again, I will not even bring a telephoto because nothing I have will zoom like this.
How much that little camera cost?
I think now it's like
Familiar with it.
How much?
About $270 now. The set, and if you look at it, if you do it's a great for my life. I've been carrying this since 2015, and it's perfect for my lifestyle because I can keep it in my jacket pocket and pull it out and snap a picture quick, no matter how far I need to zoom.
Okay.
I'm trying to. If you're looking for type in PowerShot 720 zoom test.
Yeah.
We'll see all kinds of crazy things. Crazy zoom level. I mean, just the animals that I've shot with it. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can get some amazing stuff. You should see the moon pictures I get with that.
Okay.
The moon, let's see if I can find a moon picture. I will make you look at my Instagram again. I think that's enough self-promotion.
Familiar. Just
I never spelled that right either. Ooh, my drone flying in the snow. People love that. I don't know why. It's only snow. Moon. Oh, I know. There's a moon picture on my hard drive. I keep so little on my computer anymore because I always think it's going to be stolen.
Yeah.
So I don't keep anything on the computer anymore. That's
You got the external hard drive aside.
that, and I upload to the cloud because it's they're stealing stuff. They might steal that too. So I do a lot of work on the cloud. I pay extra, like $10 a month for 200 for 2 terabytes or 4 terabytes. I don't even remember.
Okay.
And I just upload everything so it's safe. Now, keep in mind, I know this isn't the clearest picture in the world, but it could have been if I was on it. This was handheld with that little camera, just to give you an idea. Handheld, and I can zoom in to the point where I don't even see all the edges. So just keep that in mind. That's handheld. It's not even dark. Okay, this is me shooting at like sunset, and I could see the moon and the blue sky, and then zooming in on it.
Wow.
And I could zoom in to the point where I cut off the top and the bottom. That's how tight it'll go. That little tiny camera.
Dang.
So that's
Nice.
Crazy. Crazy.
Guys, I'll be closing down at 11:30 today.
Bye.
Oh, that's quick. It's 11:16. Yeah. She's getting antsy. I know she wants to do something.
Yeah, well, I got to do something here too, so I gotta go back up to the stores.
Me and Hadley's famous. I just connected on Instagram. That's it.
Okay, it's cool.
On Instagram.
Eternal Gambler, welcome back.
Yeah.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Today's what, Tuesday?
Tuesday. Not hump day yet. Tomorrow.
Val's on at 9 o'clock tonight, I think it is.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That was my try at a sunset, my background there. a little dark. I have other photos. I just grabbed that one quick.
So Curtis is supposed to be doing your special on is on 4th of July. He's doing the special.
Wednesday, I think, isn't it? Or is it 4th of July?
4th of July is on Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. Well, Coast to Coast is doing a special on Wednesday, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then Curtis is doing a 4th of July special.
Cool.
Does anyone know if you on the Zoom can people with under 1,000 likes or whatever YouTube can you live stream to to YouTube? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to pay the $15, but I'm not sure if you can. You can do it from your computer, but not necessarily from a mobile device.
You can't do it from a mobile device.
And let's see. I wonder if they consider my laptop connected to the internet a mobile device.
No.
No.
They don't.
As long as they don't go through my mobile device to connect it to the internet, right?
As long as you're on Wi-Fi using your laptop, you'll be fine. Actually, you never know. It might be a loophole you can get away with. You know what I mean? Like if you're, say, I doubt it, but say I use my phone as a hotspot, and then
I'll have to check that out because I could just use the Wi-Fi at my shop, and then I can start to stream from my shop sometimes during the day when we're doing some type of exotic job or something.
Yeah, if all else fails, just give it a test run and you'll know.
Yeah, I'll buy the program and we'll see. We'll start up next week.
You don't have to. You don't have to buy the most expensive program. Just the $14.99.
Oh yeah. That's just to try it.
Me and Val have there. So
yeah, because then you'll know. And plus, the nice thing about it is you're not into like a 1-year contract or anything. You can cancel anytime.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's what I want to do. Let me find Nacho Rolling on Instagram. Now that Hadley's got me messing with Instagram.
Well, Hadley just started following me. Thank you, Hadley.
He just said that, and I'm like, hey, I can find Nacho Rolling on there.
But that's what I'm known for. Like I'm not much of a YouTuber, but I'm known throughout. Like all these people are following me. These guys, they follow me because they like me on they liked my stuff on Instagram.
Oh no kidding.
Because I'm, like I said, I'm new to video. I'm not a video guy.
Okay.
But I am a photographer.
That's it.
Photography is my thing.
Like Paul's a video guy, and you post on Instagram too, Paul?
No.
No? Okay.
Paul Murray is starting a screen share.
That's the one I just did, Roger. I pulled a picture from it.
Okay.
That's the Mississauga.
You gotta click on the picture to make it big.
There he is. Jesus,
Can you see it? Can you see it, Roger?
No, you gotta click on the picture, I think, twice or to make it bigger.
Double click on the picture. So it brings it up on your screen all the way.
I did that, and I'm seeing it full size on my screen, but
not ours.
Well, you know what the problem is? You should have opened the picture first and then shared that picture. You're sharing the web browser.
Yeah, that could be it.
I'm not Curtis, but
or close that window and it might be behind it.
Stop share. Okay, so let me
open the picture and then share.
Okay.
Dennis, that's me that just joined you. I think I'm under, I don't even know what my name is on here. I don't know if it's John DiNardo, if it's Damn Dark Star. I don't know what it is.
You should write it down, John.
Darth Sidious.
I don't even, let's see. How do I get there? Oh yeah, it's Damn Dark Star. That's my screen name for way back when I was playing Counter-Strike and designing Half-Life, stuff like that. Which now I can't even remember how to spell, for Christ's sakes. I can't do it. My life. But I still have it all on a server.
Let's see. What is that? Oh, it's not a good picture. Is that Grand Canyon Heron's mama? Follow.
I can follow you guys.
Yeah, I've been slacking. You guys have to be slacking on Instagram now because.
Now on Instagram, did it show up as my name or did it show up as Damn Darkstar?
Damn Darkstar. But the request showed up showed as your name and then Damn Darkstar in parentheses.
Okay.
That's a very clear photo, Paul.
Yeah, that's nice, Paul.
Very nice.
That's from the Mavic 2 Zoom or Pro?
That's the Zoom.
Do you zoom much with the Zoom or do you just zoom?
Periodically, but not mostly. You move the aircraft, But
yeah, that's the stuff.
Sometimes if I'm flying by and I see something up on the bridge that's kind of cool, I'll zoom into the bridge and zoom back out again. But
what's the weirdest thing you ever seen on a ship?
An upbound ship a year and a half ago, a guy came out of the bridge on one of the big ships and mooned me.
All right. Did that make it online?
So that's there for all of posterity.
Right. Yeah. Canadian Drone Hub, the movie.
Yeah, take all clips from all the live streams I've done and make a movie.
Oh my God.
That'll be a lot of work.
Be interesting.
Nah. You can imagine that. All the live streams.
That would definitely be interesting, Roger. You could have the best of Canadian Drone Hub.
Yeah.
The best and the worst. Yeah.
1 year and 6 months, 7 days a week. Going through all those videos. Oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you give him the funky chicken?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
When he mooned you, you should have done the funky chicken.
I don't even remember that. That was a past life, Usually late night though, somebody will bring it up and
yeah, for sure.
And if Val's on the panel, I have to get her going.
Get her going.
Get her going. She no. Yeah. But and I want to thank you, Roger, really from the bottom of my heart. You and everything you have done have brightened my life immensely in ways you will never know.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
Because without you and some of these other channels on here and some of the great people that I have met, as you get older, your world starts to shrink, and you guys have pushed it apart a little bit, opened the window,
Oh, yeah. Sure. Not the way you're thinking, Nacho.
That's from his gynecological days.
Yeah, that's it.
You mean Sunday or Saturday or Friday?
I can tell you definitely did it for me too, because I would never get on a live stream. Nonetheless, even Facebook, I've been on it for years, but I very rarely post anything.
Well, to tell you the truth, guys, it's the same way here. Like, I'm living in the country. No neighbor. Well, my next door neighbor lives a little bit away, but no friends around here or nothing. My family's far away. It's like it's just me and Kim, and it gets boring after a while. So that's why I started this off, man. To get to meet more people and everything.
Well, I for one thank you, Roger. I really do from the bottom of my heart.
Everyone that meets you, I think.
Yep. And I think everybody in the chat, if you think that Roger has made a difference in your life, give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Should be everybody.
There you go.
I admit that I've become more withdrawn over the last year on the road by myself. It's not that I'm not happy. I'm actually quite enjoying my time that I spend. But it feels good to talk to people again.
Blizzard says, "Zoom, zoom. We are your family, Uncle Roger." There you go.
The Godfather. Yeah. YouTube Godfather.
Thank
Quad.
you, Hadley.
Quadfather.
Quadfather. Yes.
Thank you, John, Justin.
Tell me my children.
I always keep on calling Justin Hadley.
One day.
I know. I do the same thing. Or call him some other name because I'm terrible with names lately too. I don't know.
Yeah, because I've never seen you mad, John. So I know you're not using those other kind of names.
No. That's one thing once I got into my 30s, I never seemed to get upset anymore per se, where I go crazy like that. Before that,
the will to live is gone.
I was an ass, but once all my friends started kicking off, I used to hang out with people that were 15, 20 years older than me. And when I got into my 30s, I don't have anybody left now. Any of the people that I hung out with from when I was a teenager up, they're all passed away.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The older you get, the worse it is.
Yeah, it's either all passed away or moved out of country.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
because most of the people I grew up with, they're all English, and this is a French province, right? And their rules and regulations are coming out, and they said, "Well, the hell with this, man. We're moving."
Yeah.
Right, all outer state, out of Quebec completely. Hey, Brian Gearby, how you doing?
Yeah, for me to meet people, I don't know. It takes me a lot to.
It doesn't help being married to a nurse practitioner, girlfriend, marriage, whatever, nurse practitioner, because they never want to talk to people once they come home from work.
Right. Yeah, we met. I actually
met during his prostate exam.
I told her I was on Val's Life, was one of the very first things I ever did. Met Roger, and then like 2 days after that or something, I went back on his stream, and Val said, "You're coming on my thing." But the way we met was I was huge. I literally was. I wasn't as big as Michael from Philly Drone Life, but I was big, and I was having issues where I would be talking and just fall asleep. Don't even realize that that would happen to me. And these quacks that I was going to in my town started pushing pain pills and all this other stuff. Then they wanted to give me sleeping pills. I said, my problem isn't sleep. I fall asleep when I'm talking. So I changed doctors, and I met the guy that I go to Haiti with, Dr. Bigda. And he's the one that said, he came in the office. I liked the way he was. He sat down. He wasn't rushed. He had a pad and a pen in his hand and started asking me just personal questions, and nice, friendly. And how many hours do you get to sleep? I said, well, I only sleep about 4 hours a night when I can sleep, but I'm sweating from top to bottom and have these night terrors and everything. He looks at me and says, yeah, I'm sending you for a
sleep test.
Sleep test.
So you have sleep apnea.
I did have sleep apnea. One of the worst cases my girlfriend and her doctors ever saw.
Mine too. They woke me up during my sleep test. After 45 minutes, they stopped it because my oxygen level went down to 50%.
This guy ran into the room screaming, pulling things off of me.
Right.
Trying to make sure I'm all right. 181 times.
270.
Yeah. I actually went higher than that. He only let me go that far before he ran out of his office down the hallway. When she saw me, I was the worst case they had ever saw. From now there's somebody else. But
they stopped my test. They masked me up, and it was the first time I slept more than an hour in a decade.
Yeah, and that's what it was.
I 10 hours with the mask.
I thought I was sleeping for 4 hours, but I wasn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would be waking up so often.
And you have to pee because your heart's racing, and that means the blood's racing, and the blood is racing through your kidneys, making more urine. So you're thinking, well, I must be getting prostate issues because I'm getting older, and it turns out that it's not. It's just the fact that you're fighting for your life in your sleep.
Yeah, what would happen to me is my arms and legs, I couldn't move them when I first woke up. I'd be paralyzed because I would stop for so long, it would shut the blood off to my extremities. And it started making things really hurt. And what happened was I had met her, and Jesus, we just kind of hit it off, even though I was huge.
What's huge?
And I was just under 400 pounds. But I had a tight 48-inch waist, where I should have been in.
So it was all in your head.
Yeah.
I am probably in that area right now.
Yeah.
I'm 5'11" and probably like 470. Although I think I lost weight since I've been here because I'm working my ass off on the weekends.
Good.
Like those with work, and all my everything's fitting better. Like my my riding gear and everything. Since I got here, I might be down to like 350 by now. But I'm a very active fat guy.
I was too, until my knees started. I got arthritis real bad in my legs, and from kneeling on concrete all my life during my job and stuff. But
yeah, they need to put pads in those glory hole rooms.
Yeah.
Do either one of you use a CPAP?
I do.
I used to. I don't anymore. I got retested about a year ago. Yeah. I still have machines at both houses. But.
When I did my sleep test, mine was bad too, and they tried. Then they did another night where they tried to use the CPAP, and I couldn't tolerate it because I'm one of the type of people when I sleep, I open my mouth and it's like your head's gonna explode, and so then I had to have the surgery where they went in and stripped everything out of your throat, cut off the back of your tongue. Pull out all your adenoids, everything to try and open everything up.
I just lost the weight and my sleep apnea went away. I just got tested about 6 months ago and I was absolutely zero, none.
Well, I know I still got it because I'm not sleeping at night. So
I've always had it, but it's definitely worse now. So, and it's gotten better since I've been here, and I'm thinking it's because I lost weight.
Yeah, when I used to go away, I used to use one of those mouthpieces, and they actually worked for me. Where you put a mouthpiece in your mouth instead of bringing the CPAP to different countries, I used a mouthpiece, and it actually worked.
I used to use those things you put on your nose.
Oh yeah, the nose strips.
Breathe Right, the Breathe Right strips.
Yeah, I like the menthol ones. That would work. Those would. And when I camped, I rewired my CPAP machine. So on the 12-volt side of the block that's on the plug, and I put your quick disconnect so I can plug it into my bike. So, and I've never had to kill the battery of my bike, and I've slept as long as 10 hours camping. Wow. So
I still only get 4 to 5 hours a night. That's it. That's all I can sleep.
I sleep 8 solid hours now every night. It makes me feel good. It makes me realize how important sleep really is.
Yeah.
How much better you can feel.
Roger, how are you doing tonight? How long are you able to sleep through the night, or?
No, well, I get up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and I stay up for about an hour, and I go back to bed. So
that's the way you're supposed. That's the way people slept before the Industrial Revolution. Right? So your first sleep would be like right as the sun went down. You end up in the middle of the night a little bit, and then you'd be your sleep before the sunrise. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, I get my grandpa naps throughout the day too.
Yeah, but
an hour here, a half hour there, you know.
I would fall asleep anywhere before I had my CPAP machine. I would always ready for a nap. Always ready for a nap. If I had to sit down for like if I was in a class, it would be the battle would be so strong to stay awake that I didn't learn anything.
Yeah. When I used to, I stopped using the CPAP because it was gotten to a point that during the middle of the night, I gagged for my breath, but I feel like you're drowning or something, the way the CPAP was working.
Yeah.
I mean, it was up to 16. The pressure was up to 16.
17. I don't think it
goes. Mine was at the max all the time.
Yeah.
They had to max it out every time.
It makes about 5 years that I haven't been using it now. It's in my closet. My doctor asked me if I'm still using it. I say, nope. I told her why. He said, yeah, well, they got new ones out. Yeah, okay. That's one
thing. BiPAP.
That's one thing you got to pay for here. Okay, you give it back to you on your taxes, but you got to give the cash up front. It's over $1,500.
Yeah, it is because I had to buy one of my machines because I have two of them.
Yeah. $1,500. No, sorry, but
This is why I made that quick disconnect for my cord.
Yep.
So I don't, and it's if I get stuck someplace, I really believe that I'll die in my sleep if I don't use my CPAP.
Well,
Yeah,
and that brings up a question in my mind. I'm sure there's a lot of people that bought CPAP machines and aren't using them. I wonder how many there are out there in just in North America sitting in people's closets that are probably money. They could sell them.
Well, the thing is, you go looking for them, you never see them for sale anywhere.
No, you don't.
Because I don't think you technically own them. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I own both of mine because I bought them outright.
Yeah, you own them if you pay outright for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've seen them. Like when I was looking at new ones just to buy my own, they were thousands of dollars.
They
Yeah.
were. Yep. I did get a discount on some of them, but on one of them, but
Yeah, and that's like you say. I don't. Why would if there's a whole bunch of people that bought them and either lost weight and don't use them or whatever, and they're in the closets all over the world, the country. Why don't you see some of them on on some of these for sale sites?
Because you just buy a new mask and it's just like a fish tank pump, for God's sakes. It's really a high-end fish tank pump.
Well, there you go, Nacho. You could put together a video on how to build your own CPAP, and you'd probably do very, very well.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cheap people out there. You know what?
Oh yeah.
It's an interesting thought. Not that whole. If your sleep apnea is as bad as like mine and his was like 7, when you're maxed out, you're really not using 90% of what it does. You know what I mean? It's like the fancy. Okay, when you let out the breath, it pretty much keeps you pumped up all the time.
yeah.
Although anything I build won't be as quiet as my machine. My machine is so quiet that you can, like, my wife's like, she thinks
But
I'm
if you were to build it with a long enough tube to put it outside the bedroom, you would probably eliminate the noise factor.
Well, I got to see all the newest designs and everything because she was on a design team. But as soon as we started to date, she quit that job and went over to be a surgeon.
Okay.
Can't be patient thing. She got all freaked out about that. But they have them, Paul, that are the size of your cigarette pack.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Super quiet. It's just amazing.
Mine isn't that small. Mine is probably the size. I mean, you can actually
And they
see.
have battery packs for 12 hours.
The one I tested on was about this big,
Yeah, you probably had the round teardrop shaped
Yep.
tank.
Yeah.
I have one of those, and then they have the newer style with the square tank that you open up and pull out. There's so many different ones.
If you look to the left of my, like right here,
Uh-huh.
that little white box there,
Yep.
that's my CPAP machine.
Oh,
My
wow.
head of my bed is right here, so I just have the tube running down.
Yep.
You can see the tubes right. That I have a black tube. It runs down.
Yeah.
And that's my little Wise camera that watches my room when I'm out at work.
Okay.
It's small. I don't think it's 6 inches by 6 inches. It's
That's one of the newer small ones. Yeah.
Wow. Roger, how big was the one that's in your closet?
Same size as the one you got.
Yeah, the bigger one, right?
Yeah, the
I
bigger
don't
one.
use the water tank though.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
that's
You look.
a
Right,
respiratory
I gotta buy
infection
new,
you get
if
from
I
that.
ever start using, I'll have to buy new water tanks because they started rusting inside. I'll have to buy new water tanks.
So if anybody out there has a nice small one that you want to donate, send it to Roger.
No.
He'll give it a test run. You know, if
I
you're
never,
not-
I never
I'm-
needed to use the water, Roger, but what I would do sometimes in the summertime is fill it with ice.
Yeah.
And that wound up cooling the air that I breathed in. And they actually started to tell people that.
Well, here's something I'll tell you not to do. And I learned this the hard way. When I was staying in my RV at the racetracks, it would be freezing at night. So one night I took an extra tube and I pretty much put it under my covers at the foot of my bed so it would be warm.
No.
and I farted,
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
and it sent it right up into my face. And woke because I did it in my sleep, and I woke up and I was like all confused.
Methane.
And my dog is a nasty farter, and he
Oh,
sleeps next to my bed, and it sucks it in and just wakes me right up from a sleep. My dog,
I could
like
imagine.
just take a dump.
Yeah, I could imagine.
That's funny.
My dog in the RV used to sleep in front of sleep and fart and set off the CO2, the gas sensor.
Hey, Roger, you stopped using yours because of the same thing with me. You just couldn't tolerate it, or what?
Yeah, because it kept on choking. I kept on choking on it, just like if I was drowning, you know.
Yeah.
My wife used that excuse for something else that she stopped doing.
Hey, Platinum Scientist, Platinian Scientist, how you doing? Tim. Yeah, it's just no, I stopped using it, and the last time I went to the hospital, it's marked in my dossier at the hospital. I used one. They come to hook me up on one. I said, no, I don't want it. Too bad. So
The one thing I'd like to get, you know, I've got, like you do, Roger. My legs bother me at nighttime, and when I was in there, they had these things, these boots you slipped on your legs, and there was a machine that would massage your legs, keep the circulation going all the time.
Yeah.
Boy, did my legs feel great with those.
Yeah, that's to keep the blood flowing.
Yeah.
When your leg, vascular is my specialty, and I do a lot of tests on people with leg issues.
Yeah.
When your legs bother you and you sit up, do you feel better?
When I
Like
put
you hang your legs over the side of the bed?
yeah, if it sometimes, but what I do is I can't sleep in a bed anymore, so I sleep in a lazy boy, and you know the bottom of that thing comes up and hits me right in my calves.
Right.
So then they start to hurt after an hour or so, and then uncomfortable, and I'm shifting and all kinds of stuff, and it's like it's cutting off part of the circulation. Where when I had those boot things on, because they were puffing air all the way around them, I didn't seem to have a pressure point situation.
It might be that, because I know what you're saying, but it might be the fact that when you were in the hospital bed, they probably had you in that kind of SE position, and your knees were at the same level as your heart.
Yep.
So that itself will do half the work that those pressures did, that the puffs did. So yeah, because like when you have a venous insufficiency, which sounds like your situation, you should sit down and it's like, you know, get in a recliner on a couch or whatever, and keep your legs higher than your heart for 20 minutes at a time, 3 times a day. But if your legs hurt and you dangle across the edge of the bed, there's a possibility you have some arterial blockages in your legs. That's very common. That's more likely that. The way you know for sure, well, is get an ultrasound or an ABI.
Yeah.
But if you sit at the edge of the bed and you hang your feet over and it starts to feel better right away, it's probably arterial.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be time for a bypass. Are you diabetic, Paul?
I've got 2 level 2. I take
Type
take
2.
a pill in the morning and night, you know.
Yeah. So there's a possibility. You should definitely. It's something you might want to look into. When you walk, how do you get any kind of aches after you walk a while, or?
Well, I've got bad knees, bad back. I've got osteoarthritis. I've got now I've developed this sciatic nerve situation on my up my right leg and up through my back. It's like having a knife or a poker stuck in my back all the time, and so it's you know, the doctor always says to me, "Well, you let me know when you want me to put when you need some real good pain medication." And I'm trying to stay away from that. What I'm using is over the counter now. I take Tylenol and I take Aleve. But my situation is I'm resigned to the fact that sooner or later we're all going to die. You can prolong it as long as you want to. but I'm not. I look at it like this. I'm alone. I have Mia, and I have somebody's going to take care of me if I were to die overnight. And I've had a great life, had a ball, and so I'm not afraid of the other. What I'm afraid of, I don't want to end up in a hospital bed on a respirator where the insurance company's using me as their final paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
Yeah. Okay, hang on, guys.
I'm 100% with you.
Okay, hang on, guys, for a minute. You stay on the panel, guys. Okay, guys, I was supposed to close down at 11:30. I'm closing down now because I got things to do this afternoon. So everybody take care.
Oh, I'm back.
Have a good day, everybody.
Oh, I'm back.
My internet froze. I don't know if it was me or.
Okay, hang on in the panel there, and I'll get back to you. So everybody take care, everybody. Have a good one.
See everybody in the chat. Great to see you
Bye-bye.
guys.
Great seeing everybody. Have a great day.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oops, that's the wrong one.
I was laughing. We pushed